Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan head up an all-star cast in the latest entry into the MCU. I'm Sam Ridley. Thank you for watching. This is my Black Panther review. T'Challa made his introduction into the MCU in Captain America: Civil War, chasing Bucky Barnes over the apparent assassination of his father. Now he has to wear the mantle as king in Wakanda. He talked about Wakanda in that film, but we never got a chance to see it. You're about to see Africa in a completely different light than we've seen in cinema in the past. Most of the time, when it's an all African American cast, we're either slaves, criminals, drug dealers. This movie is none of those things. It was refreshing to see. This is the origin story that Thor wished they could have had. Not to say that Thor wasn't a great origin story, but they absolutely nailed it with every single aspect of Wakanda. As soon as you get there, you get the feeling that they've come to a place in Africa that has been untouched by Western civilization and has been able to flourish because of it. If you didn't see Civil War, I recommend you going to see it before you go see this film. That's the only other place you'll see Black Panther in the MCU right now. Now let's talk about Michael B. Jordan. He joins the ranks of Magneto in having a villain that is compelling and is in that gray area where you wonder if he's really a bad guy or not. He does have motivations that are his own, but they're understandable from a certain point of view. One of the underlying themes of this film is appropriation of culture. Killmonger has grown up in a world where he feels like everything has been taken away from him. T'Challa is in a place that could help that change, but there's a reverse appropriation that happens in Killmonger that he doesn't even realize has happened. Now that he has this power and he comes back to Wakanda, the same type of violence that was enacted on him throughout his life, he's about to do on the people of Wakanda. The exact thing that he was actually fighting against. There's a major difference between revenge and reciprocity that he has yet to see and quite frankly doesn't deserve to wear the mantle of king. So we get to see that conflict in grand fashion. I've heard a lot of people on the internet doing this thing where they wonder, why? Why is everybody so excited about Black Panther? You weren't excited about Birth of a Nation. You weren't excited when they remade Roots. The reason being is we have 1,000 slave movies. We have 1,000 movies that portray us on the other side of the shackles. This is an untouched society, and as much as it is imaginary, it's absolutely beautiful. And it gives our kids something different to see other than the portrayals from the past that have constantly been shown to us. I know I only mentioned 2 of the main cast members, but from Angela Bassett to Forest Whitaker, you're going to see a star-studded cast of everybody that has ever been in black film, except for Monique. Daniel Kaluuya is fresh out of the sunken place, and now he's somehow landed in Wakanda. Maybe when you go all the way through the bottom, that's where you end up. He gives a great counterbalance to Killmonger and having that gray area there that I mentioned before, and how people have to decide whether or not they fall on the left or the right side of that. I'd literally be here all day if I tried to run down every single character that is awesome in this film. So a highlight for me is the character in Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. She's a princess to Wakanda, and she also provides a lot of the comic relief that you see in the film. But it's never overblown, it never feels out of place. I know some people had a problem with too much comedy being in Thor Ragnarok. This is not the case. Every single line was spot on and put there for a purpose. What you're gonna find out in this film is, unlike several entries that just feel like they're keeping the Marvel train rolling, is you have a complete film from start to finish, telling a complete narrative. I think somebody up at Marvel figured out there was no way they were going to be able to just throw a superpowered bad guy at a superpowered villain and keep these stories complex and interesting to keep audiences coming in for years to come. You can completely go into this film, not be a fan of Marvel, and enjoy what's happening on the screen because it's its own story, it's complete, and it's going to make you want more Black Panther, more Wakanda, and more of the entire cast seeing what you see. Now, I know we had all the hashtags, Wakanda so lit, Wakanda this, Wakanda that, and talking about how black we were going to make this film. It is unapologetically so. However, everybody should see this movie. I know we picked and played about white people not being able to go. I promise you this, there was no whites only popcorn machines, they didn't make you go through the back, and you didn't get sprayed with grape soda out of a hose. You can just go in there and have fun, because this movie teaches everybody something about how our cultures mesh and what we learn from each other, good and bad. So take everybody to go experience this film. See, I didn't give too many spoilers. I'm gonna give Black Panther 4.5 out of 5 Of course people are gonna nitpick it. Don't listen to them. Take everybody to go see it. You're gonna enjoy it, and everybody else is gonna be better people for seeing it. Hopefully this changes the face of black cinema and they see that showing us in a more positive light is highly lucrative.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Creators Cove, and I hope you guys can like and subscribe to my channel. Check it out. I hope you guys like it.
Sam, this is for my channel. This is my Black Panther review.
Isn't the video still rolling?
No, I stopped it a little while ago. It was over with.
Oh.
But you know what? Go check out his channel, Creators Cove at YouTube. You'll enjoy what you see. He's gonna put up a Black Panther review too, from kids' point of view. We up out of here.
Finger guns.
Now a lot of people been asking me where I got this Wakanda shirt from. So you can go to Pretty and Conscious, at Pretty and Conscious on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Click the page, like it, subscribe to it, support black business. I'm up out of here, y'all. Appreciate it.